Mark, way to tackle a really difficult song. I love it when people try to do this kind of stuff, because this is how you improve your playing the most, is by trying the most difficult stuff that you have a level of tolerance to be able to stand how long it's going to take. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to, but different people have different frustration levels, and so when I'm working with students, I can tell if they have a really low level of frustration, let's say, I can't have them try a song that is like 5 steps ahead of where they are. I can only take them 1 step at a time. But if they're willing to try something really hard and say, hey, you know what, I might not get this down for 6 months or 6 years, but I'm going to get better by doing it. Now, so you've done a great job with this. What I'd like you to, I really just want to talk a little bit about the intro right now, or the first couple of things, because there's a lot going on here. And maybe as time goes on, I'll dissect this a little bit more, because anyhow, we'll see how it goes. I'd like you to keep working on it, and maybe every couple weeks put up a new version of it. Keep playing it slow. You got a nice speed there. It certainly couldn't hurt to play it even slower than that, because what I want you to try to focus on with this is the importance of every single note. Now, there's a couple notes in here that are sort of getting, like right in here we hear this, I think in the intro. It's 3 little sets of essentially triplets, and the bass is really clear. You hear this, and then there's a middle note, and then there's a higher note of each set of 3. Well, a lot of times that highest one is not coming out because you're thinking about the next bass note, so you're getting a good sound on the bass line, but I'm not necessarily hearing this. The 3rd note every time is also ascending. It's sounding a little more like this. Not even that. But the 3rd note wasn't coming out very clear in there. So really, you know, try to work on that. Now, and then just the last thing I want to touch on for right now. But again, I will get back to this one, or especially if you keep putting up other, you know, these are all works in progress for all of us. So really important to know the melody. You're doing a really good job here. I hear the melody there as this. Ending on that open B. Then there's an answering phrase. And in that second phrase, you're kind of dropping the last note. So really focus, and I think all that's happening is you're thinking about changing the bass note. You're at the spot where you've just hit the 6th string 3 times in a row on the bass, and you're about to change to the 5th string in the bass, so your thumb is moving up higher, and the melody note has to get to a lower string, so actually your fingers on your right hand have to get closer together. But what's happening is when your thumb moves up to the A, your fingers are moving that same direction, and you're getting the 2nd string when you need the 1st string. So instead of this, you're getting this. Or you're hitting the same note again. I can't remember exactly which, but I definitely did not hear this note. That A just before the A in the bass. So that's about it for now. Again, I'm gonna make more habit of doing as many of these as I can. I really appreciate the fact that everybody is uploading stuff and things in there. But so for now, think about the importance of every single note. Play it slow enough so that you can hear every note. You can't let any of them in a song like this. I got to kind of qualify that. Classical Gas this is one of the things that makes it such a masterpiece and so difficult, is that it really has to have every note exactly right. Now, people have even remarked with this when they heard my version of it, that wow, when I hear it with the orchestra and all that other stuff, I don't even hear all the guitar stuff that's going in there. It's the first time I really heard what the guitar is supposed to be playing. And that's kind of my point of this, is like there are so many notes in this song that you barely hear when you're hearing the version that's overdubbed, not overdubbed, but that is backed by the orchestra. So when you play this solo guitar version, you got to really focus on every single note. Don't let any note be, you know, less important than all the rest. So anyway, keep up the great work, and again, the more you can work on songs that are this difficult, the faster your playing will improve.